Hello friends, it's Astro here and welcome to City Skylines, where I feel like playing something a little bit more chilled. And a bunch of people asked me to play this, so, well, here we are. We're going to play this. I've poured myself a lovely drink, and we're going to create a brand new city. I don't have all of the bits and bobs, all of the expansion packs installed, but you know what? I don't believe that it really matters. I think that it's okay if you've only got some of the mod packs installed, and it's like I said in my video about Paradox purchasing the Prison Architect IP. Yeah, sure, there'll be DLC, there'll be packs that you have to pay for. Is it going to be required to play the game and enjoy it? No, I don't think so. So with that in mind, let's kick on. I'm going to do a snowy map because I've never actually done a snowy map before. And I've heard that in snowy maps you have to do, you have heating stations and snowmobiles cruising about. I think that's going to be fun. It's going to be something that's going to add a little extra challenge. So, what are we going to call this? It's a cold map. And there's trees and stuff. So, how about Shivery Timbers? Here we go. So, the lovely town of Shivery Timbers. Apparently we can name things, which is true. I do remember that from playing this game last time. It's been about a year and a half, I think, since I played this. So I'm probably going to be a bit rusty. I'm probably not going to know what all of the mods are that I've got installed. I do have a couple of mods running. I think I've got like precision engineering and well, Tools Anarchy, apparently, which is broken, so that's fine. I'll have to turn that one off at some point. But not a huge amount of things. I quite like this map. Someone has peed on the snow here, though, so don't eat that. Yeah, this is kind of nice. Like, this is a river that sort of rolls past, and then there's like an Ile de Cite out here. Maybe we can make that, like, the central business district. Or maybe we'll make it like, Ile de Cite in Paris, and we'll have like a big cathedral and stuff there and that sort of thing. But this is cool. I mean, cold. So, I'm liking... Let's see, what do we got here? I mean, there's not a huge amount to be playing with. It's a fairly flat and featureless snowy map. So we're going to work with the features that we have, I suppose. And I spotted, like, there's some rocks over here. I like rocks. Brog like rocks. So... I feel like our Colin Firth community should be over here, Rockside, and that's what it'll be called. It'll be called the Firth community in honor of Colin Firth, excellent actor. So I think I'll just go ahead and sort of start off with my regular starting pattern of things, where I'll pop down a couple of one-way roads. I'll get stuck into a cheeky little roundabout here, which I can zipper-do around like this. And I guess we'll pop him, like, kind of there. There we go. That's nice. That's very delightful. Okay, good. And then if we prune off these two bits, and we get these one-way roads hooked up like that, and then out like that. Beautiful. Look at that. That is what I call a roundabout. People are going to come in here, and then just go around in circles and wonder why there is nothing other than a roundabout in this town. But that's fine. That's fine. We have only just begun. Right, so for the rest of it, should I use I think I'll use a 4-lane road. And where... Oh man, that mountain in the background. That's looking good. I'm liking that. Where should we start? I feel like this yellow stuff over here... It's been a while. I think the yellow stuff over here is like, fertile land or something to that effect. I'm not sure. So with that in mind, maybe we should like come down this way, right? So we can have residential sort of in and around here. And then this area over here can be the industrial park, like a wedge shape, right? Like this and like this. So if we do like from here... Should we have a straight drag, like, out like this? Is straight kind of boring? I feel like we should lay a straight line just to get us underway, right? And then squiggle out from there. Because I like having squiggly lines. But I don't know. I'm not sure. I tell you what. Let's just use a regular two-way road. And we'll branch that out straight to here. Okay. Where are we going to go? Let's... Oh, hang on. I've got an idea. I've got an idea, right? Watch this. Let's grab some one-way. And we'll do this. And we'll see if we can make, like... kind of a roundabout. Around... Hang on. I need to see the marker here. There we go. A kind of roundabout around the giant rocks that are in the middle here. Okay, this is working well so far. Right? And then we'll drag it around like this. What we want to do is avoid breaking the rocks. Oh, guys. Oh, look at that. Oh, my giddy aunt. Oh, I'm so thrilled by that. That looks absolutely spectacular. Oh, rock about. Yep, I'm totally happy with that. And so happy that I'm gonna... What's this called? Blake Street. I'm gonna pull Blake Street back. Right? And then what we're going to do, I'm actually going to connect these two with a large road. Right? Directly from there to there. They will come in on a mild angle. And it says that the distance... Oh, I see. I need to do, like, straight. It'll come in on a mild angle. Hopefully it won't wonk the roundabout out. Which it is not. Oh, look. Guys, look how good that looks. God. Oh, man. I am... super thrilled about that. Super duper thrilled. And then everything coming off of this, we're going to have it all squiggly wiggly. Because, well, I like it when things aren't, you know, they aren't straight. Because you don't, like, sure, you have, like, in bigger cities, you have very sort of straight grid-like areas. But, you know, in smaller towns... things tend to be a little bit more, you know, a little bit more freeform. And I kind of think that we're starting with a small town. Like, I don't want this to be, you know, I don't want this to grow into a massive big thing. So I want it to be like this, and then I guess we can sort of just bring it around like this for now. And we'll just loop it back on itself. So we can go to, like, here... Go straight back to the roundabout, the rockabout, right? And then... Oh, yep. Delightful. Yeah, I'm really... Oh, God. Why haven't I played this game in so long? Oh, guys. Okay, so to all of you who suggested, nay, demanded, that I kick in and play a bit of this, you know what? Thank you. Thank you. Because I'm kind of, you know, all I'm doing at the moment is drawing, like, roads about. But so far, this is totally doing... Oh, hang on. Wait, okay, so let's plop that guy down. And then let's have a look at this, because Julie Street, no. This is, here we go, this is the rockabout. Sweet. And then there's, like, Sad Pac-Man over here, so that's cool. Good. Okay. Excellent. Alright, I'm pretty happy with all this so far. We need to get some water into this place. These pumping stations... They've got like a door that leads nowhere on the side of it. It's kind of weird. But, this is without water and power at the moment. So we need to get this all hooked up. So we need to get some pipes set up. And I guess... So what I like to do is put my pipes underneath the road, which is fine. I mean, that's how it is in real life, right? Or at least mostly underneath the road. There we go. That's all linked up. That neighborhood's done. Let's come down through the rockabout. And we'll sort of swiggle it down like this. And flooble it down like that. And a roundy-doo. And back to here. We'll reconnect that to there, and we need to get this central section. I suppose if we have a little nubbin that goes like this, and then we hook it up down Mason Street onto Heather Street. There we go. Look at that. Yep, pretty happy with that. I mean, I have just made a bit of a dong here. But, you know, it's a bit malformed. Might need to see a doctor. But I think, you know, when you're playing this game, that is a danger. That is something that is definitely going to happen. Now, I think we need some industrial to get us started, but I don't want to, like, push too far away from the main area. I want to keep this relatively close by. So what we might do, I think, and I'm happy to do my industrial sections as a bit of a grid. So we may as well pull this back down to here, and then, like this. We'll just have a little blob of industrial here, where we can paint that in. May as well do it now. Bonk. There we go. We're going to need some Vasa. And we'll do it, I guess, kind of this way. And then the pipes can be stretched down that way. Good-o. Spiffy. We need some outflow as well. But I do want the outflow to be as far away as possible. So we'll put that down right over here. And we'll hook that back up. And this can be like the coastal pipe system that can hook that up. So there we go. Sewerage taken care of, except for power. Alright, we're going to need some power in this joint. Should we do... It's tempting to do coal, but coal's always a bit of a problem because of the fact that it's very expensive early game. And we do need to, like, conserve a bit of money. So we could put some power down here, right, on the shorefront. Or this section here seems to have some fairly good power production, as a matter of fact. Or fairly good wind, I should say. So let's just have one of these right here. It does mean that we have to run a whole bunch of power lines about, which is fine. It's okay. And we'll have one that comes down here like this. I don't want to go into the middle of the rockabout. I just want to have that stretching, I guess, to there. And we'll build this section first, and then we'll build out this. Maybe we want to go both. I think we want to go both. So let's just have a power cable that gets hidden in like that behind the trees. And we'll start populating out buildings based on where we want the growth to occur. We'll hook this bad boy up with a big old power cable that stretches all the way across like that. Good. That's taken care of. We've got 9 grand left in the bank. And we are dropping $972 a day. We need Shivery timbers to get some peeps. So let's get painting. Do I want to have people on the rockabout itself? I feel like no. I feel like I want to start them off like here and really tightly control where these peeps are going to be appearing from. So let's get like this stretch along there like that, right? And over this way, I think we're going to need these two, and we'll just sort of dot them through. So it'll be nice and, like, sparsely populated to begin with. Is that on the rock? How's that going to work? Are they going to demolish that rock when they build? Or are they, like, is this going to be like a cave? Right? Are they going to build, like, a little cave into the rock where they can have, like, this super awesome, like, dungeon basement inside the rock? Because that would be cool. And I would like that more than them demolishing a rock. Because I kind of want that rock to be there, I gotta say. Should I'll be safe. I'll be careful. And also, let's not populate that one. Or that one. Because I don't want that rock to get demolished. I want that to be there. That would be ideal. Preferably. I mean, yeah. This is Rocky Town. And we want this place to be hooked up and looking good. These guys have no power somehow. Have I missed a link in this power line? I have. Obviously. So, let's get this over to here, and we'll hook that up like that. How's that? Because we can't wait for the industrial guys to come online. We need to start getting all of these guys, everything that they need, sooner rather than later. And I feel, I kind of feel like I should... yeah, I'm going to. I'm going to run this out and around the back here. And down and hook it up into here. So that it's initially connected. And then once we've got some houses through there, we can unplug that line. Just to beautify the area a little bit. But there you go. I think that's a good start. They're still waiting on water. It says it's operating normally. but now that it's not operating. Now it's operating normally. Okay. How is our water availability? Pretty good. Sewage treatment, not so good. I'm not quite sure how that's happening. Because this guy over here, he is connected, and he does have power. Not operating. Okay. I'm not sure what's happening there. Check the pipes. Pipes are connected. Maybe there's just no poo in the system yet. Because these guys haven't had any water. Right? But their water is connected now. So now they should all be drinking lovely big glasses of water. And using water to make delightful soups and tagines and dals and, you know, all that sort of stuff. All the good stuff that requires some water. They're going to be ripping all that stuff up. Bunch of coffee too. I assume that there's a fair amount of coffee being consumed in this place, considering how cold it is. When it's very cold, I don't know about you, but I do love a big steaming mug of joe. And then stepping out into the cold. Preferably wearing a dressing gown. While it's, you know, frosty and blowy, and I'm just standing there letting the wind sort of chill me, wake me up. The coffee inside, you know, just warming you up from the inside. Ah, it's just so great. It's a great way to, like, a slap in the face in the morning. It's very, very nice. But the good thing about coffee is that it does make you poo. So hopefully, with that in mind, this here pipe is going to start... No? Still not doing it. Nope, there it goes. Okay. Good stuff. Alright, so we're very busy now, polluting the crap out of this river. But that's that's downstream from us. We don't care about that. That's someone else's problem. Alright, and yeah, the neighborhood is starting to come online. We've got 163 peeps, which is awesome. We've got a good amount of demand sort of starting to pop up now. Maybe we need a little bit of commercial dotted in this area. Let's have a couple of shops here. And we'll have a couple of shops here, like on the way into these zones. We'll just have a couple of little shops just to get us underway. And then later on we can have like a larger shopping zone that we can use for nefarious purposes. Nefarious? I mean, it's like a corporate enterprise, right? We're going to be using it for making absolutely shitloads of scratch. And just selling stuff to all of these chumps. Like, selling them some candy bars, and, like, some Coke, and, you know, I'm assuming there'll be some smokers in this place, so there'll be some cigarettes getting sold. There's some good profit to be made in that. Just ask the Australian government. And, yeah, just milk these guys for all they're worth. I think that'll be good. It'll be good. So, I guess we can just keep sort of... We'll just keep plopping... residential in here and filling this whole area up. There's a really delightful amount of demand for it at the moment, so I think there's no reason why we can't just, and maybe we don't want to go too hard, but we'll just populate a few more, see how that goes. This little guy on the corner here, look at that, corner store, right? Little tuck shop, little milk shop, get in there, get your Chico roll, get yourself a golden gay time, maybe grab a copy of the newspaper at the same time, get a copy of The Age, see what's happening in the local sporting teams and all that sort of stuff. It'll be great. Absolutely spectacular. And these guys, what are these? What is this that's going up here? It is a convenience store. Excellent. And on this side of the street, we've got some kind of burger joint, which is pretty rad. And, what does that say? Koi Fish. It's a neighborhood shop called Koi Fish. And it has, wow, just the most... it also has Sir Cut-A-Lot, which appears to be a moustache removal service. I'm not sure if I'm really super thrilled about the idea of just having, you know, a moustache and cutting it straight down like that. That would probably form into a very thin moustache, and I'm not so sure if that's the sort of thing that we want to encourage in our town. Very thin moustaches are generally not that great. Just going to go ahead and say that. We have exhausted our electricity, though, which is a bit of a problem. It may have been because of Arlo. Yeah, this is probably where the problem is. All of our boxes and goods and Frank's Fish Stick Factory. It's pretty good. Frank's Fish Stick Factory, I would think that he doesn't really need... What the heck is this? Oh, dear me. Okay, I'll have to fix that. But we have hit Little Hamlet, which means that we can do taxes, we get schools and clinics and landfill, and a snow dump, and all of that sort of stuff. So, excellent work, guys. Welcome. Alright, so it looks like the industrial section is the primary problem here. They're using a bit too much electricity, and they've started to basically... Oops, I just demolished a real building. Never mind. They've started to basically exhaust what this big bad boy can produce for us, because it can only output 8 or 7 megawatts. We kind of need a bit more than that, but... Oh, hey, we can afford it. Sweet. Sweet, sweet, sweet. Okay, let's get that in there. That should bring us up a little bit. So we're now producing 13. Okay, we're a little bit closer. Let's get one more. And... one more? Sure, why not? Let's just have a lovely wind farm here. This whole section, all this lovely dark section here, can be a little wind farm. So as you come into the town, it's going to be great because you'll just be able to see all these wind farms just doing their thing and like looking pretty. And hang on, let's see. Can we do? Is this what it is? There we go. Look at this. This huge wind farm, right? We're coming in our hot dog van. It's owned by Westwood, the defunct British game studio, which made, what, Command & Conquer? Are they defunct? I'm pretty sure that they are, aren't they? Yeah, okay. But there is still a lot of stuff that's without power, so I need to potentially start thinking about higher levels of power production. And I think it's probably going to be coal is going to be our next step. It's relatively inexpensive, and we are making $100 a day, so as long as we keep expanding, we should be able to tick up enough to be able to buy, I think it's $19,000? Wow, look at these rocks! Oh, man. Oh, I am really super duper digging how good this town looks. All these shivery timbers here. Hot dog van's going to come into the neighborhood. And I guess we're on our way towards like a hot dog shop where the van's going to go and drop off the hot dogs. Or he might be... He's just on his way home by the looks of it. Forever. Guys, thank you very much for tuning in. Thank you very much for watching. I hope that you've enjoyed this episode and that you tune in next time to see what else is on the way. And yeah, I'll catch you guys next time. See ya.